God came back. Shortly afterwards, the world ended. It wasn't the God most people expected. It wasn't the end most people expected either. But you must know what I'm talking about. The signs of his return are everywhere.
Junk is cheaper. Lower costs, greater profits. Watch how much I net from today. And tomorrow when I do it again, watch how much I net. Let's do another.
Hell yes.
You want to impress Anne? Show assertiveness. Be better. Show force.
Okay.
Euros on nonsensical entitlement programs, and they'll pay what they owe.
Damn right.
They sure didn't have a problem with what we proposed. Why would they? I mean, where would they be without us? What are you talking about? We created assets.
We created bullshit.
Bullshit is business. I tell you, I am looking forward to the day when the whole world is privatized.
So, when you do get it, bros, when you're finally ready, come find me. It'll be in your best interest. When the end comes, you'll want to be in my camp. Your time is running out. If I don't get what I want, I'm moving on.
The hell was that?
I think it might be a good idea.
What? Is it what?
What he was just saying, that we should, keep buying and buying. We could really make that money.
It isn't money. It's debt. It's futures.
It's still sellable. It's still worth something if someone will pay for it. I don't see why you're so resistant to the idea of making something out of it. Look, you wanted us to be smarter for next time. Okay, what's smarter? Making what we have work for us, or sitting on our hands and waiting for the bailout?
What you're proposing, it'd be like taking out another mortgage to buy another house.
It's not a bad thing if you sell the new house at a profit and pay down the mortgage.
He'd want you to mortgage the new house.
If you're profiting, I don't see what the problem is.
It's not prudent, Jack. Would you, in good conscience, take out another mortgage to buy...
I would, if I knew I could make it back and then some.
Well, then you're an idiot. Jack, you don't take out another... You know what? You don't even have a mortgage, so you don't understand. I can't explain this to a child.
Anne, why would
Poor
you
choice
think
of words.
that I wouldn't understand what he's talking about if I was the one who thought up the whole damn thing in the first place?
We have a plan in place, Jack. A great plan. Your plan.
I don't think we need to wait. Let's use our muscle a little, okay?
Jack, I appreciate your enthusiasm. But when you've been doing this for a little longer, you become more acutely aware that there are ways to win and there are ways to lose. And you don't get points for experimenting with something different when there's no need to experiment.
I don't believe this.
Believe what?
This! Look, we started off with nothing. Nothing, and out of it, we've created something more powerful than any financial. And now that it's here, now that we have that force at our fingertips, you want us to pretend like it doesn't exist? His presence, he proves that we don't need material. We don't need assets. We can sell an idea. But the three of you are still hung up on this notion that you have to be able to touch it in order for it to be real. Even though every step we've taken so far categorically refutes that logic.
You can't make something out of nothing, Jack. This isn't what you think it is.
No, you're wrong. You've been at this too long, all of you. You're too old to see it.
Shut up! What do you think, Gil?
I think I'm a long way from home. I think I'm a long way from things that are recognized. Understand? I think we're dealing with things we can't control or understand. The world just changed as we knew it. I think we're cockroaches and someone just turned on the light.
The God came back, and the world ended. Those are the facts, that is the myth. No one can question it. The signs of his return are everywhere. We see his acolytes in cities, airports, banks, office buildings, conference rooms, hotels, coffee shops. We can see the footprints in the ashes of where he's gleefully trampled on the world. I find him much changed from what he was, Or maybe he isn't. Maybe he's just found the sort of followers he always wanted, but could never have back then. Ravenous, capable, immune. Or maybe, now that his work is almost complete, now that his presence has left so very little unsigned, I am able to see him as something more menacing than a trickster or a messenger. A thing, like is more dangerous than its value. There is little truth in this story, but I'm sure you'll recognize its source in others. When he blazes his way to here, don't let the smoke get in your eyes.